On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Uplift.
The process of raising land to a higher elevation, or the result of this process. Verb, fill with high spirits.
Examples:
Uplift mountains. Uplift my spirit. The uplift in the stock market has been a relief to investors.
Wrangle. A
noisy or contentious dispute or argument, particularly one involving multiple parties, a physical altercation or brawl. Verb, to have a dispute or argument, often over a trivial matter.
Examples:
Wrangle over money. Political wrangle. The two politicians had a heated wrangle over the proposed tax reform.
Canyon.
A large deep valley with very steep sides of rock and usually formed by a river.
Examples:
Twisty canyon road. Canyon of skyscrapers. The Grand Canyon has an awe-inspiring sight.
Rev.
A measure of the rate at which an engine or motor rotates, often expressed in revolutions per minute, RPM. Verb, to increase the number of rotations per minute.
Examples:
Low rev engine. Rev up the crowd. He stepped on the gas pedal, and the engine released a loud rev.
Nod.
To lower and raise one's head, sometimes several times, as to show approval, agreement, greeting, or confirmation.
Examples:
Nod at each other. Nod courteously. She nodded quietly in response to the question.
Pretension.
The act of claiming or asserting something, especially without good reason or without evidence, an unfounded or excessive claim or ambition.
Examples:
Pretension to authority. Baseless pretension. His pretensions of being a gourmet were quickly exposed when he could not identify basic herbs and spices.
Cheerful.
Happy and positive, causing feelings of happiness or optimism, marked by or expressing joy or optimism.
Examples:
Cheerful smile. A cheerful disposition. Her cheerful personality brightened up the room.
Facade.
The face or front of a building, especially a large one, superficial or false appearance intended to conceal something unpleasant.
Examples:
The outside facade of a castle. Facade of wealth. A gentle facade concealed his powerfulness.
Pumpkin.
Large, round, yellow or orange fruit with a thick rind and pulpy interior, often carved into a Halloween decoration or used as a base for pies, soups, or other dishes.
Examples:
Pumpkin soup. Pumpkin pie. The pumpkin festival was filled with giant carved pumpkins on display and pumpkin-themed food stalls.
Diminish.
To reduce or be reduced in size, extent, or importance, to make something smaller, weaker, etc.
Examples:
diminish a reputation, diminish swelling. As people get old, their energies may diminish.
Effortless.
Requiring little or no effort, not difficult or strenuous, easy to accomplish.
Examples:
effortless victory, effortless beauty. The dancer made her performance look effortless and graceful.
Accuse.
To charge or criticize someone with a crime or wrongdoing.
Examples:
accuse his rudeness, accuse each other. The witness accused the defendant of committing the robbery.
Chasm.
A deep and wide crack or hole in the ground, especially one that is difficult or impossible to cross, a profound difference between two people or groups.
Examples:
a deep and wide chasm, chasm of death. The chasm of misunderstanding between the two sides seemed impossible to bridge.
Confuse.
To mistake one thing for another, to make somebody hard to understand.
Examples:
confuse the listener, confuse fantasy with reality. Her remarks confused the debate.
Well-being.
The state of being happy and healthy and prosperous.
Examples:
the well-being of a nation, a sense of well-being. We are responsible for the care and well-being of all our employees.
Outrun.
To run faster or farther than someone or something else, often to escape from danger or capture. To outpace or outmaneuver someone or something in a competition or pursuit.
Examples:
outrun competitors, outrun the cops. I'll need to outrun the rainstorm to make it home without getting soaked.
Woo.
To seek the affection or favor of someone, to court or pursue someone romantically or with flattery.
Examples:
woo consumers, woo voters with promises. He tried to woo her with his charm and wit.
Contagious.
Able to be passed on to others through contact or proximity, especially by infection or disease.
Examples:
contagious enthusiasm, contagious virus. The disease is highly contagious and spreads quickly.
Sanitize.
To clean or disinfect something to make it safe or hygienic, to remove potentially harmful or sensitive information from a document or communication.
Examples:
sanitize surfaces, Sanitize the kitchen. I always sanitize my hands before eating to prevent germs from spreading.
Bipolar.
Of, relating to, or occurring in both polar regions, of or relating to manic depressive illness.
Examples:
Bipolar depression. A bipolar semiconductor. The physician prescribed medication to treat bipolar disorder.
Discriminating.
Having or showing the ability to judge or discern, typically by distinguishing differences or making careful and considered choices, selective in a discerning way, showing refined taste or awareness of quality.
Examples:
Discriminating judgment. Discriminating eye. The restaurant has discriminating tastes when selecting the best ingredients for their dishes.
Medically.
In a way that relates to the practice of medicine and the treatment of illness and injury.
Examples:
Medically endorsed method. In a medically effective manner. A decade ago, it was medically impossible to cure this disease completely.
Disappoint.
To fail to meet someone or their hopes or expectations, to make someone feel sad.
Examples:
Disappoint the audience. Don't disappoint me. She worked very hard not to disappoint her boss's expectations.
Doom.
Death, destruction, or some other terrible situation that cannot be avoided.
Examples:
Economic doom. Prophet of doom. Everyone was aware of the impending doom, but was unable to prevent it.
Counterintuitive.
Contrary to what common sense would suggest.
Examples:
Counterintuitive results. Counterintuitive behavior. The counterintuitive nature of quantum physics has been a source of confusion for scientists for decades.
Sneeze.
To make a sudden, involuntary expulsion of air from the nose and mouth, usually due to irritation caused by the presence of dust, pollen, or other irritants.
Examples:
Sneeze into my hand. Sneeze loudly. Whenever I get a cold, I tend to sneeze a lot.
Upbeat.
Positive, optimistic, or enthusiastic in attitude or outlook, having a lively or energetic rhythm or tempo, especially in music.
Examples:
Upbeat attitude. Remain upbeat about the future. The upbeat music helped to lift her spirits and put her in a good mood.
Depress.
To make someone feel sad, low in spirits, or without hope, to make markets, businesses, etc., less active.
Examples:
Depress their spirits. Depress crop prices. The economic recession depressed the housing market.